Sinamkele lana kwi-Gauteng Alliance Imbizo. Imbizo for laba bangazi ilana esihlangana khona and simema amanye amabandla ukuthi sihlangane sikhulume ngezinto ezibalekile kakhulukazi sifuna ukukhuluma ngevangeli.
The gospel basically says to us, there's been a war that has been fought. And there is this messenger, the Evangelion. It comes with the Evangelion, this message, this good news to say, Impi injani inqotshiwe. All that we had to do is receive this message of victory. Christ conquered the grave. Christ conquered the penalty of sin on the cross. Are you sure ukuthi kuphelele? Are you sure ukuthi lo msebenzi awenzile uKristu ngokuthi ukholwe nje kuphela? Yikho nje kuphela lokho kuphelele na? This message that you started with, this message that you had received by faith alone is enough. We are sons, we are adopted. Ukuthi we are no longer slaves, we are free. Ukuthi there's so much. We are heirs along with Christ. The righteousness of God is received by faith alone. If I live this life by the flesh, then Christ died for nothing. Simply to the cross I cling. Anginakho kwami okufanele ukuthi ngamukeleke phambi kobuso bakho.
As Umusa has said, our topic is the centrality of the gospel. How do we take the gospel, or how is the gospel the center of everything that we do? Sometimes mabaqeda ukulalela intshumayelo, but mfundisi ngiyakuzwa ukhuluma ngevangeli, ngiyakuzwa you talking about the gospel, great things. But Muruti now kibatla uyapply, how do I do it? Utobi spoke about towards the end, he spoke about ways that we can replace the gospel and have other things that are not part of the gospel, but we use those other things as a replacement of what the gospel should be. Music, that's a good one. So we can see that as a team, as pastors, as elders, and then we see that people are not coming again. Then it's music. Let's make sure that if we can just get the right music, then we can do that. Nothing wrong with great music. Dress code, right? I think our kind of churches, let's be honest, let's call them Bazalwane churches, right? Some people, as we evangelize, I've heard them say, no, now I can't attend that church because I don't have clothes. Or sometimes it could be that there's an expected dress code that everyone is supposed to have and that other people might not have, or that is standard in the church, and then that dress code becomes the thing by which you are accepted or the things by which you are not accepted. So it could go either of those ways.
So the question is now, how do we present this gospel? A story. All of you are right. A story has a storyline. There's a message that it seeks to portray. There are characters in the story, and there's a main character that the story revolves around. Even though there are others, mainly many people, and probably you in here present the gospel in this way. It's a 2-chapter gospel, the one you are preaching about. Receive Jesus and you're not going to hell. There's a way. Amen. Come. So people respond out of fear rather than out of faith. The gospel is not only a 2-chapter gospel. Normally the 2-chapter gospel appeals on people's works. You get what I'm saying? It does not tell them of the story of Jesus. The gospel is the story about Jesus. It doesn't start with the fall. It actually starts with creation. So when we share the gospel, we tell them about the God who created everything. That there's a plan, that there's purpose. It's not an accident that we are here. The gospel is the good news. But it's not good news if I'm not included. This is the story of God. And you are included in it.